And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Tom Hanks film, Finch. Now, Finch is a brand new Tom Hanks film from Apple TV, and in this movie, it tells a story of a character named Finch, played by Tom Hanks, and he lives in a apocalyptic world where apparently a solar flare infected the earth and everything's pretty much gone, and it's just him and his little dog, and they're just basically trying to survive. However, Tom Hanks realizes, his character realizes that he may not have enough time left in this, apocalyptic world, because everything's pretty much gone. There's like nobody else. So, he has this dog, he has this loyal dog that, will always be there for him and always stand by him no matter what. But he doesn't want the dog to be lonely after if anything happens to him. So he decides to build himself a robot that will go on with their adventures together to, learn and, act like a human. So that way, eventually, if anything does happen to Tom Hanks, he could be there and take care of the dog, and the dog and the robot can bond together. And I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of the you know streaming service movies, like direct movies. Like if Netflix makes a movie, I'm not a huge fan of them. And same thing with Apple TV. They have exceptions when they have great stuff, but most of the time it's like, okay, sure. But you know what? When it comes to Tom Hanks, I feel like he can do any kind of movie and it'll still be pretty entertaining because honestly, just watching him act is just like awesome. Okay? It's like if you're a college student and you want to learn acting and you're going to get a guest lecture speaker about the do's and don'ts of acting, and you get Tom Hanks, you want to pay attention. You want to pay attention and learn from him because honestly, the way he acts is just like so powerful. He could be just sitting at a table discussing world life about like what's been going on with the world, and it's fascinating. I always felt that with Tom Hanks. I felt like he's that actor. Like you could put him in it. Like I said before, you could put him in anything, and he delivers. Whether it's Castaway, him being by himself, talking to a volleyball and stitching a face to it, and then calling his friend, or him playing Forrest Gump, or him being in Big, whatever it is, Tom Hanks always delivers, and I think he delivered here. Now, would he get an Oscar opportunity? Who knows? I mean, I'm not really sure what the rules are for streaming films unless they get a theatrical release in Los Angeles and New York. I know that, but I don't know if it got played in theaters. I know it just went to Apple TV, so I'm not really too sure about that. But maybe they'll change the rules. I don't know. But his performance was great, and the bond that he had with not only this little dog, but this robot. You see the emotion that this robot starts to develop in here. It's like pretty impressive. And normally when you see a movie about robots and stuff like that, it's like, okay, that's cute. You know, when I watched it, it kind of reminded me of Real Steel. Have you ever seen that movie? Underrated film, Hugh Jackman, boxing robots. Go check it out. That movie is awesome. Anyway, it reminded me a lot about that because in that movie, Hugh Jackman not only did he got the bond with his son that he was, always neglected as a father, but he got the bond with this robot and got his confidence back in a way to become a boxer again because that's what he used to do in that movie. Kind of feel the same thing here where Tom Hanks, he's alone, but he has this dog and he's just trying to, I guess, survive as much as he can, but also he has company. He's not the only person in the world anymore. He was just him and that dog, and then when they build that robot, you see the bondness that they share. Him teaching him things, him showing him how to be nice to the dog and all that stuff, and just try to form a friendship bond. And it was great. I thought it was pretty entertaining, and I thought Tom Hanks did a really good job with this film. And like I said, once again, he's always by himself in these movies now. I'm starting to think he's doing this on purpose because either he's trying to get more Oscar opportunities, or he just likes doing it by himself. I don't know. I think he shines better when he's not surrounding himself with other actors. Because then you'd be like, ooh, that actor might be better than him in this movie, even though they're in the same movie. So who was out better, acting each other out? But if he's just talking to himself, with a green screen character, but it works. And like I said, I forgot the actor who did the voice of the robot, but he did a really good job with the robot's voice. And like I said, they gave this robot emotion and feelings, and it really did work. And I thought it really played out really well. I do wish, it's my only negative about this film, I do wish they would explain like what actually happened to the Earth, because the movie just picks off when everything's pretty much, I guess, gone, and it's just Tom Hanks. And they never really explain. You actually have to I had to go to Wikipedia for this movie just to see what actually happened, and it clearly says solar flare affected the Earth. But in the movie, either I didn't see it or it did not explain enough what exactly happened. I thought they were going to show us a flashback or something. No, nothing. But you also get some senses that, is he alone in this world with just him and the dog and the robot, or are there other people? We're not really sure. But like I said, I thought this movie was really well done. The acting was great, obviously, because Tom Hanks, and I had a good time with it. So listen, if you're not a big fan of these streaming service movies, I get it, but give it a shot. If you're bored one weekend and you have nothing to do and you have Apple TV, just pop it in, give it a shot. Especially if you like Tom Hanks. Who doesn't like Tom Hanks? He's America's dad. Everybody loves that dude. So give it a shot. See what you think. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. It's great. But hey, we got to support these streaming services somehow, I guess. Who knows what's going to happen with the rest of the world in a couple more years. Maybe streaming service is the next big thing. We just don't know yet. We have to just see these movies regardless, even if it's like an independent style film, which it kind of felt like it because the visuals were really, really crisp. But we just got to give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it works, it works. And we'll just keep getting more. But we'll see what happens. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie, if you guys seen it. And just for the fun of it, what's your favorite Tom Hanks film? For me, personally, if you don't count Toy Story movies, I think my favorite film of his has to be Forrest Gump. I think Forrest Gump will always be his best film. And there's something about that character that's always magical to me. Just like how Robin Williams, to me, will always be the genie. So, it's kind of like that. So, yeah. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much, and have a good day.